মার সোনার বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি। দিন তোমার আকাশ, তোমার বাতাস, তোমার বাতাস আমার প্রাণে প্রাণে বাজাই বাঁশি। সোনার বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি।
Ammazza che bellezza.
Oh, troppo bello. Are we stopping there?
Huh?
Are we stopping there?
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Okay.
Hey, happy National Bangladesh Day, bro.
National
It is Bangladesh
Independence Day.
Huh?
Independence Day.
Independence Day, bro.
Independence Day.
I hope everyone's enjoying it. Well, it is today for us because we're recording it, but obviously it's going to be released on Monday.
But we hope as well that you guys are celebrating along with us, although we're not doing much to celebrate. We were supposed to.
I mean, we sang the anthem.
We sang the anthem. We're having a great day just for Bangladesh, and as you should as well.
Yeah, so welcome back to the Midnight Kebab podcast, bro. Shout out to all the Bangla homies out there.
Grab yourself some dal, some rice. No kebabs this time.
No kebabs.
For Bangladesh, grab yourself some biryani, some fish.
Do the homies in Bangla have kebabs?
No.
No?
We have shish kebabs, but
kebabs,
not really
kebabs.
No.
Okay. Yo, let me rate these bars, by the way, if you guys are wondering what the fuck we're singing. My Bangal of gold, I love you.
That's beautiful already.
I mean, okay, I feel like we gotta rate like the bars of different anthems. And this one I would rate it like a 6 out of 10, generic.
Really? Yeah, I mean it is generic, but like it sounds so good.
No, the song good.
It sounds so good.
Bars, however, I don't know if you guys are that good at writing bars. Okay, let's see. Forever your skies, your air set my heart in tune as if it were the flute. I mean, I guess we did sing the song and we were definitely in tune, right?
Yeah, of course.
It must be true.
I think about like the Bengali songs, it's more about the emotions rather than like the smart lyricism or whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. For
sure. I mean, but that's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Tell me, dude, what the fuck, what is Bangladesh, dude?
Ooh, Bangladesh, Independence Day, you mean, right?
Yeah.
26th of March, Independence Day for Bangladesh.
Yeah? Independent from who, dude?
From Pakistan, dude.
You broke up with Pakistan?
Yeah, dude, it was a long relationship, but we had to cut it off. It wasn't us, it was them, but...
From what I remember from history classes, because the British Empire united you two guys, right? As if you're one country.
Yeah, and the Pakistan was getting out of hand, and they thought that like they were bigger than what they are, and they tried controlling us.
Right. By the way, this is biased from a Bangla point of view.
No. It's exactly as it happened.
Okay. I believe
exactly
you.
How it happened.
But just public disclaimer, you know.
I mean, I can't be biased.
Oh,
it's impossible. Right. I mean, if you look at the Bangladesh passport, it says that it does not count as Israel as a real country. So
right, so you can't be biased.
We can't be biased.
You can't be biased.
Of course. What other passport says that explicitly on their passport that they don't recognize Israel as a legitimate place?
Yeah, but your government did buy weapons from them, you know.
That's on the.
I mean, props to you, but you did also buy spyware or whatever the fuck.
Allegedly, can't be proven.
Allegedly proven.
Fuck that. Yeah, no, it's messed up.
AlJazeera.com.
But 26th of March, why is it important? It's the day. We call it the Independence Day, but it's actually the day we started the war against Pakistan for our independence.
So you're celebrating Independence Day at the start of the war.
We call it Independence Day, but December the 16th is also I can't remember what it's called. Jatiyo Dibos. Like in Bangladesh, I don't know what it translates to.
Right.
But like on December the 16th is actually when we won the war.
Right.
And on December the 16th, fun fact, it was when the war it was declared that we finally won the war.
Yeah.
The entirety of the nation was just like out on the roads, waving the flag, running around in the fields, out of joy, out of happiness. It was a beautiful scene, dude.
Dude, you know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
This reminds me of when Bolivia played in the World Cup for the first time. And you know how if you're part of the World Cup, you get to play 3 matches no matter what, right?
Yeah.
The group stage. they lost all 3 matches, and after every match, they were still out in the streets like fucking partying like crazy, as if they won.
Who cares? I was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my mom was there so confused because, you know, she thought that they had won, and they're like, oh my God, they're on the way to something. They're like, no, we lost 5-0 to Germany, but, you know, we played.
We played. That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. I mean, I'm not equating that to what you guys did because you actually won.
We actually won.
But it is a vibe when your whole country is like up in, I don't know, celebration, right?
Mm-hmm. But what triggered the war was actually on the 25th of March. Was the Pakistan people actually killed a bunch of the wise men of Bangladesh. I actually don't know the story behind that, and I should have looked it up probably.
You should just tell it anyways, I guess.
But like I'd say elders or wise men, and like that triggered a bunch of the Bengali population to fight back for their independence from Pakistan. Because a majority of what Pakistan also wanted was they wanted everyone in the country to become Muslims.
Right.
And they also wanted everyone to speak their language.
Which is?
Pakistani.
Pakistani, right?
Yeah. Some people might think, like, I think people... No, Indian is Urdu, right?
I have no idea, bro.
I am so uncultured.
I mean, I am too, but that's okay because I know a lot about where I do come from.
Yeah, true.
And I do not come from there, but you should know.
I mean, I come from Bangladesh and I know that we speak Bengali.
Right, but I happen to know all the languages that people speak in South America.
Okay, fine, fair point.
It's a little bit easier.
But we say that like the Pakistan people speak Pakistani, and I think that might be true. And they wanted us to. They were forcing it upon us to like speak Pakistani.
Right.
And they'd also go around capturing people, killing people, holding them hostage, making them do stuff. And if they refuse to speak their language, they would like just kill them. They'd like stand them up against walls and they just shoot them on the streets.
Well, thank God that you escaped that.
Dude, yeah.
And I feel you because, I mean, South America has many stories like that too, right?
Yeah.
So I guess welcome to the Club of Freedom, bro.
Thanks,
50 years.
50 years free.
And would you say it's better off now?
Yeah. Swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts.
It's like a stock market, ups and downs, you know?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, it's good. I mean, we got our independence. It's a country. It's still developing, but...
Yeah. My main concern, though, is that Bangladesh might be going underwater with climate change.
50 years, give or take.
50 years?
Give or take.
What are you going to do then?
I mean, I don't live there, so...
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but that's going to be a problem.
But what do you think would happen? It's people would just probably migrate to like surrounding countries.
They would be treated like refugees. The same that happens to all the people who already suffer from climate crisis, right?
Yeah.
That have to be refugees.
Goddamn. Sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks. But that's basically the story of the Independence Day. But my uncle, actually, he's like a big, like he's a poet. He's a poet. And like he writes poetry, and like he's been nominated like for quite a few awards in Bangladesh, and like he's been on quite a few shows like in like reciting these poetry.
We need to invite him on the podcast.
Yeah, I was thinking because I asked my mom first, like, because when you brought up the idea of like talking about Independence Day on the podcast, I was like, that sounds like a cool idea, but I don't know much about it, or like I didn't know all the facts about it. So I just called my mom and I asked her what it was and when everything happened and why it happened and as such. Because obviously I watched movies as a kid about it and everything. And the movies, by the way, I would recommend if you could find movies with subtitles, or I'll send you some. Like they're actually pretty cool.
Like movies about Bangladesh Independence Day
and like how the people were treated and like how everything went down. They're actually like really, I got emotional. Like, I don't know.
All right, sure.
They're pretty good. And my uncle, he's a big let's say he writes about this kind of stuff. And my mom asked me to call him, but I'm a bad
you're a bad
I'm a bit of a bad
nephew, eh?
I'm a bit of a bad nephew, so I didn't really call him. But I will.
Luckily you're a good person though.
Yeah, luckily. Oh my god.
Bad family member, horrible friend, bad student, bad worker, but you're a good person.
Funny, hardest worker alive, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2. Poet.
Has to be.
I have to be a poet.
Yeah. Number 3?
Number 3?
Pasta in the bag.
Do you want to explain the pasta in the bag?
Yeah, dude. I just walked like... Okay, so I called Niloy like... What was it, 11?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm on my way to your house.
I think so.
And clearly you've just woke up and you tell me that your room looks like shit.
No, all right. I woke up at like 10.
All right.
I woke up at 10.
But I get to your house and all I see on your table is like a fucking cup with a little bit of milk in it with like a cookie that fell into it. That clearly has been there for at least since last night.
Yeah.
And then there's just like this fucking plastic bag sitting in the middle of the table that's see-through with just a bunch of SpaghettiOs in it. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of pasta.
I can explain.
Yeah, go ahead and explain, dude.
I can explain.
What's up with it?
Should I just recite all of my yesterday? What happened?
Wait. First, let me do an intro, though.
Yeah.
All right. So, first of all, shout out to all of you who listened to the first episode. It got 100 views. First episode to get 100 views.
Ooh, let's go.
Hey! That's actually quite exciting. 100 people listened to it, bro. No.
I think
it
it
got
might
100
be,
views at least.
It got 100 views. I don't
Yeah.
know about 100 people viewing.
Yeah. But that's kind of exciting, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
I reckon it's because of the name of it, though. How to name a
Well,
podcast.
It could be. And then, do you know what was the podcast with Kelvin? That also did pretty good. I think that was the second most viewed. that
Yeah,
we
it had like love and something like that.
Yeah.
I think that one's up to 70 views by now.
I
So
think
maybe that's the next one.
I think Pokimane helped out a lot.
Pokimane? Dude, on one hand, I hate clickbait, but also like people need to listen to this.
It works. The clickbait just works so much.
Yeah.
But everyone does it. Everyone does the clickbait. It's
Bro, we're
inevitable.
offering good content, bro. Come back, listen.
Of course.
Right? So shout out to all the homies who listen to that one. Having said that, though, you should also listen to the other ones because they're way better. I mean,
Yeah.
and they get exponentially better, I think.
But we will understand you if you don't choose not to listen to Max's one.
Yeah, that... Okay, we understand.
Understandable. It's
Understandable, bro. Don't worry, he's not coming back. So we're going to talk a little bit about a Danish law that's controversial. Yeah, they're kind of targeting minorities. We'll get into that. David Dobrik.
Goddamn the Danish.
Goddamn the Danish.
Can't believe it.
David Dobrik, scandaloso.
Scandaloso. Very, very
Troppo scandaloso.
scandaloso.
Has been naughty boy.
Naughty.
Some heavy accusations and news pieces came out against him, which has a lot of receipts, so we'll get into that. Cryptocurrency, buy Dogecoin. And
To the moon.
to the moon, and we got a few other things, including music of the week at the end. So we'll get it through all
Oh,
of
this
that.
week's music of the week is a banger, by the way.
Yeah, bro. Hey, yo, I don't know about you, but I'm fucking tired, man. I've been sweating. But we'll get into that later, man.
Dude.
Tell me why you're tired.
I went to bed at 6.
6?
And I woke up at 10, so I got 4 hours of sleep.
And what was your logic, man?
Basically, right. So, you know how I'm a hard worker. Always have been, always will. You know, working hard.
Oh, yeah, because I know you're a hard worker. It's
Working
quite-
hard or hardly working?
Right, true.
Yeah.
So yesterday, which one was it?
Working very hard.
Yeah?
Because the day before yesterday, I was working all day writing this essay that was due yesterday.
Yeah.
And I went to bed with a headache and like stressed out and anxious and everything. So I had a bad night's sleep. I don't know. It was just I had anxiety or panic attacks and shit at night.
Wow.
I didn't have panic attacks, but the heart was beating, the head
Too
was
much
hurting.
boof.
No, I didn't boof that day though.
All right.
I had to work. So went to bed, woke up in the morning, and I went to school because we actually had in-person
Wait, hold the
class.
fuck up. Did you just say I didn't boof? Sorry, it took me a second to realize, but I didn't boof that day. I had to work.
Yeah.
And then what the fuck was last week? 5 boofs on a work day.
But I was working.
Yeah, but I would expect that if you have to work.
No,
You
okay,
would
hear me
still
out.
boof.
There's a difference between work boof and boof to get work done,
Mm-hmm.
and like no boof to actually get work done.
Right, because what you're admitting there is that it's actually not that easy to
No.
work on.
What I'm trying to say here is that actually boofs, you know, I can work on a boof,
Right,
but sometimes it gets in the way.
right. And you can also work without a boof.
Right.
And that
So-
does not get in the way. So if you're trying to
'Cause-
work,
No, hear me out. The logic here is that if you work with a boof, it's like an enhancer on the amount of work that you get done. But if you work without a boof, it's
Mhm.
just the speed of the work at which you get it done at. That made no sense.
no, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah?
You're more efficient without a boof,
Yeah.
but it's easier to get working with a boof.
Yes.
You
'Cause
feel
you could-
more productive.
You can only concentrate on one thing at a time with a boof. And like it,
I can't even concentrate on one thing.
yeah, but I'm just built different, dude.
Oh, no, actually, I don't know about that. Concentrating, like if I play League
Yeah.
on a boof, like if it hits right, I'm like super fucking focused.
Right.
And it's insane. Like I make insane plays. But like if we're talking about work, nah. One
No?
boof, one beer, I can't work. For the next
Okay.
12 hours, I'm not working.
Yeah, but then I don't drink beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm trying to say is like I get really as soon as I do anything recreational, it's like, no, I'm not gonna work for the next 12 hours now.
I get you.
Yeah.
But basically, what I'm trying to say is that I didn't have a booth the day before. But yesterday, went to class in the morning because we had actual in-person classes, and that was like, oh, dude, my brain, it felt so good, dude.
Dude, you know, I had my first in-person class for a long time on Monday.
How good did it feel?
Nice.
Only.
It was 1 hour long.
Yeah.
After 30 minutes, I kid you not, I was in that class going like, all I want right now is to go home. I want to get the fuck out of here. I just want to go back home, dude.
Dude, I could have actually.
I hate this.
I had a 3-hour class yesterday, and like I shit you not, I could have like actually stayed there all day if I could.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, the vibe here is just different, and like the people here are just like so much more nice.
I mean, I just wasn't having a good day.
No.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
like I never like going to school.
Yeah.
I guess, but also it was weird because it was only one person per team member allowed to go, so there wasn't anyone that I was close to that, you know,
Oh.
that was there.
No, but that's the cool thing about my class. It's like I knew nobody in my class. It's like I had no classes with any of the people that I went to. And
Damn.
we just all got along so nice.
I bet.
No, the reason why Demon is so much better than Harlem.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Bachelor of Arts in it.
In it, man.
So tell me more, man.
So basically, yesterday I was working. I got back home at like 1, and I had noodles for lunch.
Right.
Like 1, and that's the second meal of the day because I had breakfast. I had like Nutella and bread, but that's it.
Yeah.
For the rest of
Italian
the
breakfast.
for the rest of the day. That's it. Nothing else. I was just at my desk working, writing, getting this assignment down. And like around 8, I got with my team and we started putting everything together because this is like group work.
8 p.m.
At 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And mind you, the deadline's at 23:59.
Right. So you
So-
got 4 hours.
We did have 4 hours. So we started putting everything together, and like we managed to finish at like 11:30.
Right.
At 11:30, like 15 minutes or like 20 minutes before the deadline.
Classic.
Classic, as you do. And I was stressing out, but like I shit you know, when like I finished, I could have dropped tears. I was so happy.
Yeah, dude.
It's like you know when you just hand that like assignment in that like
Oh.
took you so long, and you just like
Dude.
laugh hysterically.
You're not gonna understand how you don't understand how good it feels to finish the first year of uni when you hand in the last assignment and you have summer. Cause so far you haven't tried. Actually, you have, I guess. But living on your own when you don't have to go to school,
Mm-hmm.
it's just so nice. It's just like being independent with having nothing to worry about.
I couldn't. I mean, I could do that, but also I feel like I'd get way too bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd get way too bored.
Va bene.
It's like staying in one place for too long. I mean, I could do that for like a few days, but then after the first few days, it gets boring and tiring. I need to be around people.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so last year I did it. Obviously, well, that's not true. I was gonna say I did it pre-COVID, but that's not true at all. It was just not that bad, and we were still able to go to the beach and hang out with people.
All right, yeah, that sounds fun though. Like being able to still go out, enjoy the sun.
Yeah. Because if there was no COVID, though, it's actually really nice.
Yeah. COVID's actually like fucking everything over. It's so bad.
Dude, I read the article the other day, or the government did the announcement.
Curfew got extended.
Yeah.
not curfew. Sorry, the
both lockdown and curfew.
logged. Yeah.
And we're gonna get they're like, yeah, people under 50 are gonna get the vaccine by the end of August.
That's way too far away, dude.
It's never ending, man.
By the way, did you know that for the PCR test, you can actually get it free, but
Here?
only the first one? Yeah.
Only the first one?
Like yeah, only one PCR test.
A person.
Yeah, you can get one free, but you'd actually have to be lying, being like, "Oh, I'm so sick." Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I found this out yesterday. That was pretty
Right.
cool.
But don't lie.
Of course, I'd never lie. I'm
No,
like,
lying is bad.
lying is so bad. If I never lie, I could never.
Lying is bad.
Yeah.
So you hand it in, then what happens?
We handed it in, and then my friend's like, he was so happy, he was ecstatic. He's like, "Do you guys want dinner?" I'm like, "Fuck, I'm hungry. I have not eaten all day.
Right.
I am dying." I'm
Man
like,
has to eat.
"Man has to eat." I'm like, "I'll do anything for dinner." He's like, "All right, come over to my building." I'm like, "Okay, sure, no problem." He lives like 10 minutes away walking, but
You're going to jail, bro.
am I?
Yeah, you're going to jail.
Yeah. Fuck.
Come get the homie, bro. He broke the curfew.
Shit. I was about to call the police at some point.
Yeah?
No. So the homie downstairs, he was like, he was the first person to say yes, because like at first I was like, I just want to go to bed because like you're coming over the next morning and like I want to have.
Oh
some...
yeah, because you respect me, yeah.
Yeah,
you
of
respect
course.
this podcast.
Of course, of course.
Yeah,
I wanted to wake up in time, have breakfast, have a nice shower, clean my room a little bit more.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, fuck. Anyways, that's besides the point. So my friend was like, let's meet up. We went downstairs, we met up. He got his bike and I got on the back of his bike.
Yeah.
Halfway through, we stopped at some place to pick up a little
Thing.
let's say. And then we went over to his house, and he wasn't in his room. He was downstairs at his friend's flat.
Right.
So we're like, see.
This is the hippie house.
Yeah, this is the hippie house.
Fuck, dude, I want to go to hippie house, man.
Dude, the hippie house was so nice. I
miss
you
hippies
know,
so bad, man.
as soon as you go in, it's like, it's just love. The vibes coming out is just beautiful.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them.
It's just a nice place overall. You go in, you have like these banners of like all these nice art pieces, all these like mandalas and all these.
Yeah, bro. The only beef I got with the hippie community is some of them don't like to vote. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But that's whatever.
but you could tell that everyone there was like phased out. Like everyone there had already smoked like God knows what by that point.
Yeah, like what time was this?
This was 12, by the way.
12 p.m.
12
at night.
12, nearly going to 1, I think, at this point.
Yeah, no, they've been smoking since 2 p.m. probably.
They had to have been. They
Yeah.
had to have been. But so we were just sitting outside on the couch, chilling and talking with like a few other people that were living there in that building.
Yeah.
Because apparently people just come in and go in that house.
Hippie house.
Yeah, it's a hippie house. People just come in and go as they please.
Of course, man.
So there I met this other guy that I met once before. The guy that does cheap tattoos, I guess.
Never heard of this guy.
Right.
Cheap tattoos?
Cheapish tattoos. It's like 20 euros and like you can get a small tattoo.
Homemade tattoos.
Basically homemade tattoos, but like he's actually pretty good as well. Apparently,
right,
I've seen some of his work on like some other people.
Yeah, just don't get an infection, bro.
Yeah, of course. And that got me thinking. It's like, what if I just got a 20 euro tattoo?
Oh, you got a tattoo yesterday?
I wish.
Dude, it would have been cool if you got it for like
for the podcast. I'd just be like,
Midnight Kebab. Sponsored by Bangladesh.
All right, if we get like, let's say 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna get like a Midnight Kebab tattoo. That's
Deal.
gonna be
Deal.
100,000 subscribers. I'm doing it.
Deal.
Yeah.
100,000 subs, 1 Midnight Kebab tattoo on your body.
Yeah, you as well. You have to get
No,
one too.
fuck off.
What do you mean?
I'm never getting tattoos, bro.
No,
Never.
You're crazy.
Never.
Why not?
Never did.
What's wrong with it? Your body, your temple.
No. What the fuck? No. It's I don't see how any decision I make now that's permanent is gonna be nice for me in the future.
I mean, I don't really care.
Because I put a lot of value and hope in my life when I'm in my 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, you know?
I mean, fair enough. But I think the tattoos are still going to look cool in your 80s.
No, dude, they get wrinkly and meh.
Yeah.
Could
true.
be. I mean, look, I'm like right now I'm a hard no, but that doesn't mean that in like a year I'm not gonna get one, you know?
Yeah, true. Good point. Because
it's not like about like it's not like a religious thing or anything like that, you know?
Yeah. No, but for me it is a bit of a religious thing, but I still want to get one. It's like,
go ahead, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to figure that out. I need to figure out where to put it, what to get, stuff like that.
Look, like for example, I would love henna tattoos. That sounds because I like the concept of tattoo, but I don't understand why it has to be permanent.
Yeah, but like the henna tattoo is like more so meant for like the females.
Yeah, it's 2021, bro. If I want a henna tattoo, I'll get one, dude.
Dude, let's get Midnight Kebab henna tattoos.
At 1,000 subs.
No, we can just do that because it's not permanent. It goes away like in a week.
True.
And if you don't keep, because the way that henna works is like the more you keep it on, the longer it lasts. So you keep it on for like not that much, and it goes away in like a day or two.
Va bene.
Yeah.
And so I'm completely lost now. It's still 1 a.m.
It's still 1 a.m. Right. And my friend just rolled his first joint, and like we started smoking.
See.
And we're just chilling with like this other classmate that we had that lives in that building. And we're just having a very good time. And from the other room, we could hear music. There was this girl that was playing the guitar and like singing. And oh my god, when I tell you, her voice was so fucking beautiful.
Go ask her out, bro.
Dude, no.
Hippie.
No, nothing wrong with that, but
yeah, of course, but like
yeah, and the voice was just so beautiful, dude. Oh my lord. And my friend was like, why don't we all just move into that one room and like just listen to the music and vibe out? I'm like, oh, that sounds like a very good idea.
Yeah, I missed that so much, man.
So we just went in and like there's just a bed ish where like people can sit, and like another bed where like the homie just sleeps.
Yeah.
We were sitting on the couch, the bed, and like the sitting whatever the place was, and like there were two people that were playing the guitar, but the girl was singing.
Right.
And then there was this one other guy that I saw that I also met previously at like some other meeting or whatnot.
Yeah.
And we said hello to each other. This guy's nice. This guy was amazing. I loved him. So we hung out for a bit longer, and then my friend pulls out a bong.
Wow.
Or like he goes up to his room to get his bong.
I've never tried a bong, dude. Was this your first time?
This was my first time yesterday.
I smoked out of an apple.
I know you have.
I made homemade bongs.
Homemade bongs?
Yeah.
Okay. How were they?
Like I remember, I must have tried it like 5 times probably.
Right.
And I think that 2 times it was a success.
Nice.
The other 3 times, no success at all, dude.
Right. But this yesterday was just a proper bong.
Yeah. I want to try them.
So at first I was a bit hesitant. I was like, damn, I don't want to get too high. But also it's 2 a.m., like what else am I going to do?
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, but...
Because you respect the podcast and the homie.
But also curfew, I don't want to be caught by the police.
You don't want to go out after the curfew.
Yeah, of course.
Right,
You know, 12 is fine, 12 is like, people are still like coming back home from work and whatnot.
Right. Ish.
Yeah. But at this point, it's like 2 a.m. We can't go back home. Well, I mean, we could. I wanted to at least at some point. I'm like, I'm just getting way too tired. I'm getting way too sleepy. And then my friend pulled out the bong. I was like, do I really want to try it first time?
I mean, I would have said yes. Let's be honest.
He just gave it to me. I'm like, okay, shit, fuck it.
Let's do it.
I just did it. And it was so...
I mean, you're a student, bro. What are we gonna do?
What else am I gonna do?
Yeah.
First bong experience, pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah,
pretty good. I liked it.
Did you cough?
No, surprisingly.
Hey,
G. Hey, let's go. I hit it twice because everyone was doing it like so many times as well. Like, I hit it twice, and everyone was just stoned. Everyone was just laughing. It was just beautiful.
Beautiful, man.
The girl was just singing. We were just fucking laughing. It was like...
I have been with a lot of hippies growing up.
Yeah.
I have never gotten high with a hippie.
Damn.
I need to try that.
It's amazing.
Dude, if I didn't have work after this, man.
Because like the whole thing about like this girl was that she's into 70s music, or like she's into the 70s vibe.
Yeah, that's all the hippies.
That's all the hippies. And she apparently lives under a rock, and that's all she knows is the 70s.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
Show her some new music, man.
She should listen to this podcast.
No, yes, and she should listen to Alien Grace.
True. I might suggest it next time.
For real, though.
Yeah.
Because that's whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, so then you just came home at like 5 a.m. or something.
Yeah, and no. And then my friend's like, it's at this point I think it was like 3, or like 3:30. We're like, and the people that were living there, they were like, guys, we're getting tired. I think we're gonna hit the hay. We're gonna go to bed. And my friend that initially invited us, he's like, oh, let's go back up to my room. We can play NHL, National Hockey League.
Right.
Hockey on Xbox.
Right. And you're like, yeah, dude, I really want to fucking spend my time at 5 a.m. doing that, dude. 3 a.m.
3:30. With and like the other guy that I met, he was also down to go upstairs because his floor was upstairs on the 9th floor as well, and he just also wanted to play. But also the homie offered spaghetti.
Right.
Spaghetti, which is why I have the spaghetti in the bag, because I couldn't finish it last night, and he just gave it to me to take
That's so
away.
fucking nasty, dude. You have to at least put it in the fridge. You can't just leave it on the table.
Do you think I knew that last night?
Motherfucker, you've been awake for a few hours now. But I guess you don't want to eat anymore.
Dude, I think I'm just dumb in general.
Nah, bro, you have to be one of the smartest idiots I know, dude.
Of course.
Yeah.
So anyway, on our way back home, no, we're not on our way back home yet. So we go up to the flat. He pulls out the Xbox, 4 controllers, 4 people, 2 versus 2, hockey. We lost 5-6. Fuck. We could have tied it 5-5, but it is what it is.
Yeah, bro. But nobody cares about your fucking hockey game, man. Virtual hockey game.
And then he made spaghetti. Oh, dude, spaghetti hit hard because this was my first meal after so long, since the day before. So wow. I hadn't eaten in like 12, and then
Bro, don't you do like Ramadan?
for 16 hours. I hadn't eaten for like 16 hours.
Isn't
I
that
think.
like classic Muslim shit?
No, because like Ramadan, I think it's like less. It's way less than like what I did yesterday.
Oh, I bet.
And dude, I tell you not, I shit you not, that food.
It was just raw ass pasta, no?
It was just pasta with olive oil.
Oh my.
Spaghetti with
dude.
olive oil, but like it hit so good, dude.
No.
It hit so good.
How high do you have to be to like eat pasta with olive oil after not eating after that long? And
Dude.
be like, yes, I'm living the dream, bro.
Dude. Can you imagine like university student on a Thursday night, by the way?
Aye.
On a Thursday night, up at like 4 a.m. by the kitchen, just eating spaghetti with oil.
But you know, this do be like this do be why we go to hoggy school
Hog is cool.
and not uni.
Dude, if we went to you. But to be fair, like a lot of the kids, like the kid that was with us, he goes to UVA. He went to UVA, but like he was doing that along with us as well.
Right.
Yeah. And basically, okay, so we had our spaghetti. Then we went back to the game.
Yeah.
Game was done. Then my friend's like, dude, what should we? It's like 5:30 by now.
Yeah.
Or like 5:20, something like that. We're like, dude, we really need to go before the sun rises because I want to go to bed before that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. On our way back, it was like raining, so like my friend gave me his umbrella.
Right.
So I was holding the umbrella and like my other friend was holding the bike. We weren't biking back at this point.
No.
No way we're biking back.
Why?
We're all exhausted and tired. Like,
What the fuck? It's a bike.
we're
You don't even have a bike.
yeah, I would have had to ride on the back.
No, don't do that. You're gonna break the bike.
I did that last night when we
Yeah?
went to, yeah.
Dude, I don't like even me, just Michelle, and she doesn't weigh that much at all. But like she was on the back of my bike, broken
Yeah.
forever.
Shit, really?
Yeah, a lot of bikes actually break if you have an adult on the back.
Damn. But apparently it's such a big thing here. It's like so many people do it.
Yeah, a lot of people do, but what you start to realize is most of them are like either really young and skinny or literally still teenagers who don't
Okay.
weigh in that much.
Really?
Yeah, when
'Cause
you start to look, and other people are like Dutchies who know where to get good bikes and have good quality bikes.
Right.
But if you take an average bike and you put a homie on the back, it's kind of a death sentence.
Shit, for real? Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yesterday we did it. It was pretty fine.
Maybe he has a good bike. Dude. What
Yeah,
do I know?
maybe he has a good bike. Who knows?
Maybe I was just unlucky.
I was gonna make a joke, but like, let's not do that.
Nah.
Jokes are bad.
Jokes are bad, dude.
Jokes are bad.
I need a nap, bro. Can we do a new segment?
Napping
Nap time, dude.
for like at least half an hour.
Yeah.
Dude, I have no idea what I'm saying at this point.
Dude, you've been talking for almost 30 minutes. Can we finish the story?
Have
bro?
I?
Yeah, man.
Okay, let's finish the story. Right. So basically, at this point, I'm holding the umbrella. He's holding the bike. We're walking back home. We finally make it back home. And by the way, the whole reason that we stayed for this long is because we thought we're gonna wait out the curfew. So when curfew's lifted, we're gonna be legal, and we're just gonna walk back legally.
Right, but you're already 1 hour after the curfew.
Yeah, of course. So we came back home. He went to his flat. We said our good nights. I came back to my room. I fucking just smacked my face into the pillow.
Yeah.
Passed out. And then for some reason I woke up at 10. I was like, fuck, I need to wake up because Mattis is coming.
Yeah, dude. And you were supposed to make me Bengali food.
I mean, I still could, but it's going to take too long.
Dude, I can't believe it, man. I was so hyped. I was like, oh, it's going to be Bangladesh Day. We're going to have Bengali food,
dude,
sing the anthem, hold hands, take a nap. But whatever, man.
Yeah, but that was me yesterday. And then I went to bed at 6.
Yeah. All right, man. Let me talk about this fucking Danish law, man.
Yeah.
So that we can actually provide some content for these people, man. Do you know about it?
No, I don't.
You haven't been keeping up with Danish news, dude? How dare you?
Because, one, it's Danish.
Right.
2, any news from that there is like not news.
You just said the same point twice. But anyways, this I want to discuss because it's very controversial. So basically, they're proposing a law in Denmark to limit non-Western residents in areas that the Danish government describes as ghettos, also known as social housing or projects. So they want to limit people who are living in those areas to 30% within 10 years. Wait, I missed the part, dude. Limit non-Western people who are living in that area to 30%. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, you may have to repeat that.
Okay, so you have a neighborhood, yeah?
Yeah.
That's like social housing.
Yeah.
Has a lot of crime and poverty and unemployment.
Ghetto.
They call it a ghetto, and they say from now on, in the next 10 years, we want to make it so that only 30% of the people living in those areas are non-Western. So if there's already 30% people there who are non-Western,
Yeah.
then you're not allowed to live there anymore. Only Western people allowed to live there.
Oh, wow.
Do you get why it's controversial?
A little bit.
So, and according to DW News, this is expected to pass no problem.
Right.
So because we already had a law about like a year ago that kind of went into this direction, let's say, but nowhere near as harsh. And the UN already warned a year ago that this goes against human rights and is discriminatory.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're just doubling down on it.
Right. But I mean, it doesn't sound far off from Danish people. I mean, they are just all a bunch of racists.
I mean, you're memeing right now, I know, but that is kind of a vibe I get from fucking Denmark, dude.
There's actually truth in there?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Oh.
That's one of the main reasons I came to study in the Netherlands instead of Denmark.
Damn.
Not because I doubt that. I mean, I'm sure the Dutch have a lot of racist potential.
Wait, so like I'm not the number one reason why you came to study in the Netherlands?
No, dude.
What?
Last reason, dude. No, I came for another reason, but you're the reason I stayed. Let's just say that.
Let's go.
Hey, no, but like, it just didn't feel like politically didn't feel a good time for me to go to Denmark because it didn't feel very welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
And the likelihoods of my future wife being Danish is like 0.
Right.
Because I don't know.
But what's that got to do with it?
Because it's gonna be a lot harder to live in Denmark
if you're not married to like a Danish citizen.
No, it's gonna be a lot harder for my wife to live there. My future wife.
Really?
Yeah, if they're not Western.
Oh.
Because there are like a bunch of other laws that like they really try to like put up blockades.
Yeah.
Not official cutoffs.
Is Italy Western?
Yeah. So I'll get into that because it's really funny how they just like expose themselves. But first I just want to say, look, to the people who are pursuing these laws and who are being convinced by these, let's say, more radical, because this isn't even radical in Denmark. This is like mainstream parties who are proposing this. Like the Social Democrats have adopted the foreign. What the fuck am I talking about? The policies of the right
wing. Are you high?
In terms of foreigners. What, am I high?
Are you high?
No, bro, you're high.
Are you high?
Bro, I'm doing a news segment, bro. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
So like I understand the problems, right? These neighborhoods, they were created as social housing for a lot of these foreigners, refugees and whatnot. And what happens is that when you create areas and you put a lot of low-income people there or desperate people in there, you create like small ecosystems where there's a bunch of problematic behaviors like crime, unemployment, and such. And it kind of becomes like a cycle in there because there's no one that has a way out. And when no one has a way out, everyone just kind of follows the same rhythm. And you kind of become trapped in that little ecosystem, let's say. And I fully believe that. And I've seen a lot of, I would say I've seen a lot of facts that show that both from, let's say, the Danish side, but also from the immigrant side, like they report it themselves. I've read fucking Yahya Hassan who describes the hell that it is to live in one of those social projects, and how hard it is to get out of there because violence inspires violence and so on. So it's like I understand the problem and I see solutions that like you should spread out those, let's say, problematic households more, so that's not all concentrated in one area, because to avoid creating this problem. Because if your neighbor, is succeeding, then your kids play with that neighbor's kids. Yeah. You have a higher chance of succeeding. You feel me? Yeah. If you have something to compare to and someone in your community who is not desperate, let's say. But my problem with this is that you can do all of this without making it racist, True. You can say, all right, so we can use metrics such as unemployment, such as crime and all of that. But what instead the Danish people do is, let's say, oh, we're going to research which race, because based off of assumptions, obviously, which race has the highest crime and unemployment. And then we're going to tie it to that race, and make policies based off of the race rather than the original metric. Right. Which I find like that's just, it's really just a way of appealing to a lot of people who are becoming increasingly racist in Denmark. and then it's not in the like the old way. I mean that there is that too, but it's like this new type of racism, which is like, I don't know,
The neo-racism.
the new racism, dude.
The neo-racism.
Which is about like, it's kind of close to the American idea of like black people like being like, oh, but they're criminals, we need to protect our areas, and they create these ghettos where it's full of crime. So yeah, basically my point is, yeah, okay, we need to do something about it. I see the problem, I recognize it, but don't fucking tie it to the race, because that's literally racist.
Right, yeah.
The reason why this is going on is not because the people are Muslim or non-Western.
Yeah.
The reason why this is going on is because you create ecosystems of unemployment and crime.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do that, you spread the criminals out more into neighborhoods or something. You know, it sounds a bit weird, but that's the idea, no?
Yeah, like, sure.
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
What the-
No, but I guess that actually makes sense. Would you disperse the criminals in your society, like within, let's say, the majority of the population? So like they learn from the population, or do you think that they still continue doing crime wherever they are?
They will still continue doing crime, but the next generation
Might have a chance of.
is going to have a much greater chance.
Right, I get that. Yeah, that makes sense.
And even criminals themselves don't necessarily want their kids to be criminals.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, you know?
They're just criminals who like have a better life for their.
Most people are criminals to feed their children, dude.
Exactly.
To give the children a life.
So if all the kids see is like a bunch of criminals in their area, it's.
And there's no fucking employment, you know?
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks a lot.
And also you get the stigma, oh, you come from that area?
Yeah.
Why would we hire you?
You're
gonna steal.
That's like such a racist ideology, but like that's also in school. It's like you never want to. I don't know where I'm going with that.
No, like you know, if you come from the like a bad neighborhood, that makes it harder for you to succeed if people know that, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the thing is though, like, the problem stems from when we started doing the social housing projects, right?
Yeah.
Because that should, like, in certain parts of the country, it's like, oh, we're gonna give them houses in different areas throughout the smaller cities, right?
Yeah.
Or like towns, because they don't have big buildings anyways. And that makes more sense. And a lot of Danish people, like, you see, who come from those areas, like, you see, there's no problem here. They didn't create ghettos.
Yeah.
But it's like you're forgetting that that's a tiny proportion compared to the massive buildings that they build in the cities, you know?
Yeah.
With huge buildings full, where they just completely fill it with those people, with problematic people, you know?
Yeah.
And then, you know, and that's why statistics start to add up. And I just want to, maybe I can get your thought on this, right?
Yeah.
See if you agree with my logic here. So what is considered a Western country, right?
Yes.
And this is because I got into it. I was like, okay, let's see how exclusively racist they're being.
Let's Google this.
No, I got you. I got you, dude. I got you.
Oh, you got me?
Yeah, because there was an
All
interview with one of the Danish parliament members. I forgot who it was. The ministry. Okay. So, Western countries under this concept includes EU states.
Yeah.
As well as the UK, Andorra, Iceland, Liechtenstein, Monaco, Norway, San Marino, Switzerland, Vatican State, Canada, US, Australia, and New Zealand.
Right.
What do all these countries have in common?
They're white.
Literally just white.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where they are. They're all white. Now, okay. Now this next part is a direct quote from the ministry. Said, all other countries are non-Western Western countries, the ministry said in a statement to DW on Tuesday. The distinction between Western and non-Western countries has nothing to do with the country's political system, religion, economy, or culture. Bro, what the fuck are you typing?
Don't worry about it.
Right.
I'm taking notes.
All right. But you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the ministry itself admitted that the country of, or like what distinguishes a Western country and a non-Western country has nothing to do with its political system, religion, economy, or culture. So then the only factor that is relevant is the color of the skin.
Yes.
It has to be.
Of course.
It makes more sense to me to be like, no, we're going to distinguish it based off of the country's political system. Let's say if the political system is hyper-violent or something like that.
True.
Or even the country's culture or religion.
Mm-hmm.
That would honestly make more sense to me than say, no, it has nothing to do with that. And all the countries that we consider Western happen to be every single white country.
Yeah.
And all the countries that are not white, we consider non-Western.
True.
I mean, you just what is it based off of then? If it's not based off of these things, and what's the point of it?
True. Dude, you should run for like fucking government.
No, I'm gonna try and do an internship at Volt. See how that goes.
Volt. True.
I'll see if they accept me.
Is it how hard?
Huh?
English is so hard.
Dude, you're so sleepy, man. So let's get through this.
English is so hard. No, but like, how hard is it to get like an internship at Volt?
I have no idea. I haven't looked it up.
And once you do, like, what can you do from Volt to try and change this?
I'm gonna try and be like communication man. You know.
All right, sounds smart. Or like, could you send in emails to the government? Like, is that something you can do? Like, to let's say maybe your local. Do you guys have mayors of your cities?
Yeah.
Could you send like letters to the mayor of your city?
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
You could.
Yeah,
addressing your issues and like putting them all in there, because like
like official letters. Yeah.
It's probably not gonna do anything.
It does a little bit actually.
A little bit.
Yeah, because every office in politics has like a communications team.
Yeah.
That receive all of this.
Yeah.
And they do briefings to the mayor, like, so people are saying this and this about you. We got 10,000 emails saying that they don't like this. You know.
Yeah.
That has an influence.
Because I mean, because very clearly, like this news that you just said is like very concerning. Actually,
it's just explicitly racist, and it goes against Danish laws of discrimination.
Yeah, but apparently they're passing it still.
Yeah, but there's already a bunch of lawsuits from human rights groups.
And they're still going with it. They're still going through with it.
Yeah, and what I want to stress is, look, I'm not one of these fucking libtards that say that if you acknowledge that there's a problem, you're racist. It's fine. I get that there's a problem. Okay, I'm not blind.
Mattis, you're just racist,
dude. But what the fuck? But you like this, and there are solutions that effectively offer the same result. And it's kind of the similar approach without making it exclusively racist, you know? Yes. Because like all these problems, unemployment, crime, and this is not inherently part of like because they're a non-Western person. Not everyone who's non-Western is inherently like, let's say, going to become a criminal. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, man. All right, man, fuck this. What you got about David Dobrik?
David Dobrik, hello. Dude, what you said about the Danish, it was so cool. Dude, I just want to sleep.
Dude, you're so sleepy, man.
Yeah, no, but let's just move on to David Dobrik, right?
Yeah.
But no, actually, I have a last remark on the Danish. Oh,
thing. Damn. All right.
Actually, it's because it does sound very concerning what's happening there, and if anything, or like I don't know how much you want to do anything about it, because writing emails to you said could be effective to the mayor would be nice. Yeah. Because what if like a lot of people from different countries also wrote emails to like the Danish, like I don't know, government.
Oh, like that? You want me to start writing emails? Man?
Yeah, why not? From like abroad, you get like I don't know. I'd write an email because.
Yeah, maybe I will, man, because I am a Danish citizen.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to start something, like you could very easily as well start something to try and like revoke this, like, or like start posting on your Instagram, or like start telling like a lot of your friends or like more people, or like even through this podcast, like I don't know how many of our friends are going to listen to it, but I know Kelvin is, and if like Kelvin might maybe also want to do pitch in.
Dude, you went from being asleep to like starting a conspiracy, bro.
Dude.
No, yes and no, because I don't think that the Danish government, like the UN already said, don't do this. This goes against human rights.
Yeah, but
and non-discrimination.
But very clearly, they're still pulling through with it.
Yeah. So what the fuck is a bunch of emails from outsiders gonna do?
I mean, if like a lot of people get enraged about it, like from the outside.
Here's what I'll do. I'll try to include some links in the description, because I know there's human rights groups that are already doing lawsuits. Yeah. And they're already doing protests. Yeah. And probably are already emailing and signing petitions and whatnot. Yeah. So you can. I'll link those, and I'll send an email myself. Right. I'll do that.
Right. That sounds like a good idea. And yeah, signing petitions is that a good signing petitions?
Yeah. No. Like, look, these things hold no immediate or real value. Yeah. You understand? But
it's about raising awareness and like concern.
But don't doubt for a second that these politicians are not paying attention.
Of course.
At least the smart ones. You know, you check every movement amongst the people.
Yeah. Because
you want to know which way you should run your campaign.
Yeah. Because like the shittiest thing you can do is like nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, what really needs to be, because in Denmark we have a pretty good democracy actually. Yeah. So it's not like this is a minority who's hyper racist, who's taken over the agenda. Mm-hmm. This is the majority of the government. Yeah. Representing the people, because the left used to be very open and nice to foreigners. Yeah. And they kept losing elections, and they adopted the right wing's ideology on this, and then they started winning elections.
Yeah.
See, so if the Danish people flip again,
Yeah, but like, it's Denmark.
fuck, dude.
No one cares about Denmark.
The problem is though, if we start breaking the law, we can get away with it.
In Denmark?
Yeah, if we start doing this shit and get away with it,
Yeah.
it's gonna spread like wildfire.
Mm.
In the end, we are one of like the model countries for a lot of people, I would say.
Denmark.
Yeah, because we have very low poverty and all of these nice metrics, and we're the second happiest country on earth.
Model country. Like when I think of model countries, I think of Italy, Germany.
No, but okay. Last thing about this. Imagine if I wasn't so well off, right? I'm not like extremely well off, but you know, I'm alright. I have everything I need.
Yeah.
I'm going to uni, and I got a little 1-room thing. Like imagine if that wasn't the case, and my parents had like very little money, and I still was with Michelle, and we one day wanted to move to Denmark.
Yeah.
And since we really didn't have that much money, but I'm a citizen, so I can just go move there. They put me in one of these social housing.
Yeah.
Michelle might not be eligible to come live with me because she's considered non-Western.
Wow.
Do you feel me?
Yeah.
Because she's from Malaysia.
Yeah.
I mean, what type of fucked up is this, dude?
No, but to be fair, Italian passport.
Italian passport, yes.
That helps, right?
Yeah, but it says of origins from.
That counts?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit blurry to me.
Right.
Because what about...
Because surely origins can't count. Like what?
I think it does, because all of these people who live in Denmark are already Danish, a lot of them.
I don't know. That to me just sounds so super fucked up.
If these kids were born in Denmark,
yeah,
and are second or third generation, a lot of them are going to be Danish. And yet we're making these laws, so I'm assuming that it includes Danish people who have Danish citizenships,
yeah,
who they consider to be from non-Western origins. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude. Anyways, do you want to talk about David Dobrik? Or as you wrote here, Dobrik?
Oh, dude, I can't fucking spell. Whatever.
Did you do that on purpose? Or
no, I didn't.
Do you just suck at spelling?
I just suck at spelling, but also sometimes I see the mistake and I don't correct it because I don't give a fuck.
It's true.
But I mean, tell me what's going on, man.
Dude, David Dobrik, he fucked up bad.
Bro, I've been out for this guy for a long time, dude. I knew it was coming.
True.
I knew it, man.
But you just hated David Dobrik from the start.
Yeah, because I knew this was coming.
Were you ever like into his videos? Did you ever like watch?
No, because it was so overly fake and staged.
It was overly fake, but like I used to be a fan, to be fair.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't like it. I didn't like the vibe. It seemed sinister. Something was going on.
I mean, it did seem sinister. Like now that you think about it, it's like him just laughing over people getting hurt, people like doing stupid stuff, and like him paying people to do stuff for him. It just all sounds slavery.
Yeah, like what I imagined when I saw the video is like, oh, okay, so here's this guy who's a YouTube kid who's holding a gun to people's head, forcing ridiculous scenarios and rehearsed laughter. That's it.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah.
I mean, I get like
toxic.
The part about it being rehearsed is like I get it. It's you're doing it for the entertainment, like and the quick entertainment, because like all of his videos are 4 minutes 20 seconds.
Yeah, but that's also dumb for me. It's like you're.
No, it's so smart actually, because like
it's smart. Yeah, it's a smart move from his side.
Yeah.
But for me, it's dumb to watch because it's like watching reality TV. It's like this is supposed to be real.
Yeah.
But it's very clearly fake. And by the way, for everyone who doesn't know, David Dobrik is like the biggest vlogger on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why.
I mean, can you really call him a vlogger? Yeah.
Well, at least he was
vlogger.
At the time.
He did vlog.
Yeah.
But like they're all just bits. Everything is a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
In his vlog, and like it's all concentrated into like this 4 minute 20 seconds, and people. I don't know. I enjoyed it because it wasn't too long, because I have let's say not the biggest attention span, and like I get bored pretty easily.
Right, you're a fish.
I'm a fish. And let's say that quick entertainment like got to me, let's say.
Right.
And like it was at the perfect amount to the point where like I wanted more, but also I felt like I had enough.
Right.
But that feeling of it being that short and me wanting a little bit more is what kept me going back to his videos every time he posted.
Right.
Which is something that I found was really nice. And obviously he did like all this stuff for press, like giving his friends cards and stuff like that to appear nice, let's say, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Which I mean, a person can be nice, but let's not get
this
it
guy
wrong.
was not nice though.
Yeah, like the stuff that he did is fucked up, and
like if he was rich,
yeah,
and he did not have a camera,
yeah,
was not on YouTube, would he still be giving all those cars away? No.
I mean, if he had the money,
I don't think he would, dude.
Why not?
Because he gives it away for the views, dude.
Yeah, of course.
It's an investment into his YouTube channel.
Yeah, and it's a tax. What was it called?
Tax deduction.
Tax deduction. Yeah.
Yeah. Charity. I gave my friend a car.
And that's considered charity, dude.
Hey, bro, give me a car. I'll give. Why don't you give me a car and I give you a car, and then we don't have to pay taxes on the cars?
Yo, that's smart.
Hey, that's smart.
That's
man.
smart.
Hey, bro.
Hey, we might be onto something.
Yeah.
Damn. We just need you to make it big off of crypto right now.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
okay, tell me what are the accusations, man?
The one big one that came out recently was concerning Dom Ziglitis.
Which is used to be one of the members of this vlog squad.
He used to be one of the members of Vlog Squad, but in 2019, David Dobrik disassociated himself with Dom because Dom was becoming like a bit problematic or
And
like
a predator.
a predator as well. Yes.
But what I heard was a lot of groping, but that was it, right?
Yeah. He was very, how would you put it? He was very sexually active, or like he had the drive for like a lot of sex, let's say.
And he was
He wanted it. He was like addicted, basically.
yeah, and he was groping people unconsensually.
Yeah, he was basically sexually assaulting people.
Yeah.
And the big story that blew up recently is that there was a party apparently that David Dobrik filmed.
Yeah, it was one of his vlogs.
It was one of David Dobrik's vlogs, which is why David Dobrik also got a lot of.
And the whole premise of the vlog.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, like David Dobrik's idea was, because what's his name? The guy Dom posted on his story that he wants to have a fivesome.
Right.
Which for those, I mean, everyone knows the lingo, I guess.
Yeah.
But sex with 5 females.
Yeah.
And he saw that and he thought, oh, this would be a great idea for a vlog.
I mean, it's good clickbait.
Yeah, but that's not, you can't justify that, bro. I shot my homie for the clickbait.
My homie. I mean, to be fair, like the whole idea of it, I think, was that it was supposed to be consensual, which is the big problem here.
Yeah, but I understand.
Yeah.
But it's not a moral thing.
Yeah.
And it's a very risky thing to set up a premise of, let me find 5 females.
Yeah.
So that they can have sex with my friend, so that I can film it for a vlog.
I mean, at that point, I think David would have had no problems finding 5 girls like that would want to be part of his vlog.
I don't think.
But that's a huge problem, right? That
exactly.
The girls
that's
are
the
only
whole thing
doing
that's
it-
fucked up.
Yeah,
Anyone's gonna show up to your house,
of course.
but then David, once they show up, has this. A lot of his friends describe him as a director.
Yeah.
Has this insane motivation to get the perfect vlog, and he's now set up the premise of the vlog as being 5 girls are gonna have to have sex with this guy.
Yeah.
And since he's always so pushy and directional, then you've set up a situation where you find yourself trying to force 5 girls to have sex with a guy.
Yeah, it feels very like peer pressured. It's
No,
like,
you should never be that guy.
you should never. Yeah.
No, man.
Because let's get into the story of what actually happened that night, right?
Yeah.
So one of the girls was passed out.
Let's wait one thing.
Yeah.
So 5 girls answer. So David tries to reach out to girls.
Yeah.
1 fan reaches out and she brings 4 friends.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, 6 friends. I think there were 7 in total.
Right.
So one of them was a fan. The rest didn't even know. They just joined along.
Right.
Like, let's go hang out with these famous YouTubers.
Yeah.
And the one who was allegedly the victim was not even didn't even know who these guys were.
And she didn't even know the premise of what was going on.
She might have. She might not. I don't remember. But for sure, she was not a fan. And she did not go expecting to actually have sex. And it was not clear for the other girl who was a fan, that they were actually going to have sex, because that's an insane premise.
It is an insane
Right?
premise. But also, I don't know about their age, if they were 21 or not, because
They were under 21.
they were under 21 as well, and that's
Yeah.
a big problem in America because David was also providing alcohol at that point.
Exactly. And that's the whole thing that's
Yeah.
fucked up, because David immediately tries to distance himself and say that, oh, these weren't my actions.
Yeah.
But you set it up.
Mhm.
You're the one who really wanted it to happen. You were the one who told your friend to buy alcohol,
Yeah.
trying to get these girls drunk.
Mhm.
In part of the vlog, he says, or not part of the vlog, but something that's filmed, I think.
Yeah.
He says, come on, don't be so boring, do something sexy to the girls.
Yeah.
And it's just very clear from all angles that he's just really trying to pressure the situation and
Yeah.
using alcohol and whatever he can to get it
Yeah.
done.
It's a very shitty situation
Yeah.
for like anyone, and David did that. And what ended up happening is that this girl, like the girl that we were talking about, she passed out.
No,
Or
do I need to tell the story, bro?
did she black out?
Yeah, she did. But first, Dom grabs her and they're like, "Hey, let's go to another room."
Yeah.
And that room was dark.
Mhm.
And then she goes in the room first, and then she wants to get out, and he stands in the doorway and blocks her.
Mm.
and then he's like, "Hey, I don't remember what he said. Like, let's do something." And this is all allegedly, like this is all alleged until this point. I mean, there's plenty of proof of other stuff, but this is just a private conversation, so we don't know. And she's like, "No, I want to go back to where my friends are." And he said, "You're at least gonna have to kiss me first."
Damn.
And so on. And then that's when he pressures her into kissing. And then he gets like very clearly offended that he got rejected. Right?
Yeah.
And then she goes back to the party.
Mm-hmm.
And then later that night, she's so drunk she doesn't even know what's happening. She's blackout drunk. They go into the room, and at some point in that room, she passes out, and he continues.
That's never okay.
Yeah.
That's like just way too fucked up. Like,
yeah, and she was already way too drunk to give consent.
Yeah.
And it's clear in the vlog that Dom is not that drunk.
Yeah.
You know? Because there's always a question if two people are too drunk to give consent and one of them regrets it the day after. You know, that's a different question. But he's older. He has more experience with alcohol.
Yeah.
He's the famous guy.
He's like much older. Like,
yeah, and he's not drunk. And she's blackout drunk, and like a few moments after actually passes out drunk. And while this is going on, David Dobrik. What the fuck is his name? David
Dobrik, yeah. Just David.
David and the rest of the vlog squad is outside of that room.
Recording this whole thing.
Recording it for the vlog, and they post it. Saying, "Oh my God, it's happening."
Yeah.
And David is there like, "Oh, let's get a head count." He tries to go in.
Yeah.
And he looks at them.
That's messed up. It's messed up beyond.
Yeah, and all of this is not alleged because it's documented in the vlog that he posted himself. And that's what the girl also says is, "I did not consent to having sex with the guy. I definitely did not consent to having like all the rest of the guys looking at me having sex with the guy."
Like, can you just imagine, like, you're doing, like, all right, first of all, it's like fucked up that like she didn't even consent to like having sex with Dom in the first place. Yeah. But let's say she did, but it's just fucked up if like people are just. I know, but like imagine she did. Yeah. But it's still fucked up like to just record this stuff. Like it's private stuff. Like
what the fuck? You and I get like how childish does David Dobrik's brain have to be, where he thinks that it's cool because it's for a vlog. It's like you're so self-centered, man. Yeah. Understand humans, man. Yeah. For 1 second.
He's very psychopathic.
Yeah. And then eventually Dom locks the door because he doesn't want him to look. And they show in the vlog he finds another way in to do a head count, he says.
It's crazy.
And he says that there's 2 girls in there. And that part is a little confusing to me because I don't know if there's 2 girls in the room or just 1.
I don't know.
I think 2 because at the end of the vlog he says, "Oh, well, the 5-some didn't happen, but at least I had a 3-some." Yeah. And then Dom in that vlog, the end scene is him saying, "Thank you, Dobrik." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because he like facilitated all of this.
He made it happen.
Yeah, he made it happen.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. It's fucked up. But David Dobrik recently came out with like an apology video, which I mean, like what good is an apology video when like this stuff already happened and we're not the ones that he should be apologizing to.
Yeah. That's like, the weird. The first one I watched, he was like, "Sorry to the fans. I'm sorry I disappointed you." Yeah. No, you have to address the person directly. Yeah. You have to fully denounce all of your actions and what, like, come on, man.
And like what's his name? There was this guy, I can't remember his name.
Fuck.
Part of the David
squad.
Group, David squad. Jeff
Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
What do you do?
Jeff was Jeff. Dude, it's right here. Right? Like Dom? No, not Dom.
No. Just tell me what he did.
He came out with a Jeff Whittick.
Mm-hmm.
He came out with a video, like half an hour long video. Like he was the first person to like speak out. Let's say, because Trisha and Ethan were obviously the people that were pushing the narrative. Like not the narrative.
Shout out to them, bro.
Big shout out to them because I'll talk about them later. But they were pushing this situation, and Jeff was clearly losing it, and people were like bombarding Jeff with let's say questions and like saying all these bad stuff about Jeff, and like Jeff just made a half an hour video explaining the situation and how like he was also very disgusted by Dom and like how he did not partake in any of this. Yeah. Which in a way I can kind of feel for the friends that were just there, not like just being orchestrated by David, let's say. Yeah. But they could have said something.
No, you have a responsibility to say something.
But I feel like at that point, it's if you say something, you're just out of the group and
doesn't matter.
True.
You really wanna stay in that group
You should distance yourself.
for what? For fame and money?
I mean, that's probably how like a lot of them saw it.
Yeah, of course.
It's like
but
a
that's
huge
why
opportunity for
you're
him.
part of the problem, man.
Yeah.
You know, like okay, you didn't cause it.
Yeah.
You know, because I think obviously the two biggest problems here is Dom and David.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But the rest, you're bystanders and facilitators in one way or another.
Yeah. Oh, which kind of sucks because like I can kind of understand like if you're just there for the party and you didn't know what was happening at all.
Yeah.
And you're just there because like you're really good friends because you grew up with all these people and like these people that you grew up with are doing this shitty stuff.
But that's the thing, though. Public announcement, bro. If you grow up with someone and they turn into a predator,
yeah,
it's it happens, man.
Yeah.
All predators have childhood friends, you know.
Yeah. What would you do at that point if like let's say something like that happened with our friends?
Dude, I can't because obviously now I'm saying what's right to do.
Yeah.
But it's a different thing is what we actually do in the situation.
Yeah.
I would like to think that I would,
do the right thing and like
neglect, instantly block myself off from them and try to approach them either through the law, facilitate the victim, police reports.
But can you see why that would be so hard?
Yeah, of course it'd be hard, man. I wouldn't want to do that to you, for example.
Yeah.
But you have to.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it's better for the predator too.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna get caught eventually, one way or another. You know.
Yeah.
It's not like he rapes this girl and then he stops. No, he rapes this girl and he goes on to grow up a bunch, and he has a lot of other problems in the future too.
Yeah.
You know. Which, by the way, is fucked up because about a year after this happened, the Dom guy posts a video saying about another group of allegations about him groping. So not as bad, but still.
There are like a lot of allegations with Dom because Dom's like one of those like party people, let's say in LA, that just goes out, gets drunk, does drugs.
Yeah. And then Dom posts a video saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm sorry. I have a very I can be very persuasive." I think he said. Yeah. And then in that video, top comment, David saying, "Good on you, Dom. Damn, we're so proud of you." Oh my god, bro.
I mean, you can kind of understand it from David's point of view. Like, not only does that make the fans happy that David said it.
Yeah.
Okay, like David's all doing this all for the fans, like saying I'm proud of you and stuff like that.
Yeah, but people who do everything for the fans are doing it for themselves because they love fans.
Exactly.
They like the attention.
Exactly, that's crazy.
Dude, fuck this, David, man.
Yeah. But recently, though, the one thing that is a bit fucked up is one of the members, what's his name? The older one, Jason Nash.
Yeah.
Jason Nash. He has kids, and these kids have social media, and people are going after the kids, which is not okay.
No.
It's never okay to go after the kids who had nothing to do with it. You should never.
Bro,
you should never.
Bro, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, what are you doing with your life if you're bullying
online?
Kids online?
What?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Most of these are probably kids, though.
Most of these are probably kids, but like also, there's so many types of people out in the world. You like even older people are like going after the kids. It's crazy.
for sure,
100%.
But I remember when I was like 12 or like around that age,
and you just go hate on everything that.
No, I very rarely went to hate on people. I don't think I did that very much at all.
Yeah.
Apart from like a dislike, but that's it.
Yeah.
But like let's say I'd watch Leafy or some other YouTuber.
Dude, I could never watch Leafy. Leafy was so shit.
Yeah, but he like they would be making fun of kids, and to me that seemed alright because the kid was about my age, and I was like, oh yeah, I mean, in my head I was like starting to be an adult, So I was like, oh yeah, this is just a guy, But now that I'm an adult, I was like, no, don't make fun of kids. Are you retarded?
That's stupid. That's like
Are
so
you stupid?
Yeah.
Do something else, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's one thing that needs to be addressed. Is like just don't go after the kids.
No, don't do that.
Don't go after the kids.
With our big influence, we're gonna change that.
Did you? Yeah. Like at least if like 2 people are listening, that's good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah. But Logan Paul also like this morning actually I think he put out a tweet about the situation.
Yeah, he's taking down the competition, eh?
Yeah, but like I think he's talking about how like people can change and stuff like that.
No,
I don't even know if it was about David because he didn't even say it was David or something.
Bro, okay, dude.
This might be 2 different cases, and like I might just be like confusing the 2. Because I can just pull it up. I think
people can change.
Logan Paul said something about something like that, but yeah. I don't know what it was. I don't think it was about David, or like I don't know the full story because I didn't even read the comments.
Well, either way, Logan Paul, filming a dead body in Japan.
Yeah, but he became a better person after that. Like, come on.
Ish. Yeah. He became better, but he's still not the best person, I don't think.
No?
No,
He's still very sensible though. Like I feel like he's very more like at least more grown up. Even though he like
yeah, he's definitely more grown up.
Yeah.
But it's like he went from a -10
right.
to like a 0.
All right. So the tweet that he said, he starts off by saying some thoughts.
Some thoughts.
And he says, all right, it's
Way too long.
It's a bit long, but it's in 2017. I couldn't get out of my own. I couldn't get out of my own way. I made mistakes after mistake and was condemned, rightfully so, by the world. I remember how dark it felt back then. I embarrassed myself and my family, was blacklisted by every platform and brand. Close friends and peers turned their backs on me. It felt like the end of the road. 4 years later, I came to realize that these blunders, followed by my willingness and enthusiasm to truly change for the better, were the most pivotal moments of my life. I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to learn, transform, and continue doing what I love. Our generation will be marked by its ability to hold the others accountable, but reformation will not work when we, as a society, refuse to accept genuine change. For those who've had a moral lapse, trust the journey that is progression. And for those upholding accountability, when the time is right, allow yourself to forgive. Otherwise, I believe our denial of individual growth rejects one of the most important values that makes us human.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I fully agree. I don't like canceling someone for eternity.
Yeah.
I don't like canceling people over stuff they did a long time ago when they've clearly changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgiveness is a big part.
Forgive. Yeah, it is a big part.
But the other side of that is apologizing correctly, which David did not do.
David did not do that correctly. I mean, Trisha and Ethan were like semi-complimenting David that he did the right thing-ish on Twitter at least.
Oh, okay.
That he did the semi-right thing. Like, what did Trisha say? Or like tell David to like sit on the floor and like. And
David, I think that's a reference to a meme.
Is it?
Yeah, because Trisha, when she had all her scandals, would always upload her apology sitting on the kitchen floor eating like potatoes or something.
Yeah.
Good times, man. Simpler times.
Jake Paul under the comment just like Logan Paul for president.
Hey, bro, I ain't got too much time left, man.
Ah, fuck.
I don't want to come late to work.
True.
But that's the end of David, no?
Dude, just stop going to work.
Dude, I hope David becomes better.
I hope he does too, but it's kind of fucked up how he did it for 4 years and like he only now after people are like telling it's bad.
That's the problem is the longer
that
you
he's
do
realizing it. Yeah.
The longer you do it without getting called out,
it's like
the harder it is to accept.
You can still make good content without having all this sexual fucking.
And you can still make good content without forcing people to do shit.
Yeah.
I know plenty of like.
You don't need to
YouTubers.
orchestrate all this stuff. You don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that's the route that David Dobrik took, and like since he, let's say, took down every video that like said anything against him, like people didn't know. People just
exactly. Yeah. And look, was it worth it, David? And this is a question to everyone who's interested in getting into like being an influencer, right?
I mean, dude, he's far gone.
He became number one, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure that on the way up, he felt like it was worth it. All the effort and that, like, let's say, being a director and forcing all these things to happen for the perfect vlogs.
Yeah.
I'm sure it seemed like it was worth it, yeah? But have some fucking foresight. Where is this leading to?
Yeah, true.
What can this result in?
Yeah.
What risks are you taking? And now, now that you've seen the whole journey, was it worth it? Or would it have been better to just been the number 10 vlogger, still had a bunch of money, and not had this fucking case on your hands, you know?
I mean, people are still gonna forgive him because he's just David.
Yeah, I guess like
Logan. Everything's gonna go back to normal in like about 2 months, give or take.
Yeah, but Logan never reached the same peak of popularity again, right?
No, he did. He became way more popular.
Yeah,
dude. Pokemon cards.
Pokemon fuck, dude. Yeah, it's probably just because I'm not interested in those things.
Boxing as well, dude. You crazy?
Fuck, I guess you're right.
It's like
but the boxing was popular because everyone wanted to see him get beat up.
True, but also Logan, like he reached his peak when, like, let's say when the Japan incident happened.
Yeah.
But then he reached his second peak after like the reform and everything, and like he generally became a better person, and like you could see that.
Right, fair.
Through his vlog, because I also used to watch his vlogs.
I definitely think he's definitely become a better person, but I'm just like, let's not kid ourselves. He's not a good person or a role model by any stretch of the imagination, man.
Of course, I mean he could be like
he could become one.
He could become one. Like
he's on the right track.
He is on the right track.
But I don't see anything like it right now.
Yeah, like he's definitely had like a lot of personal growth and like learning from like the past and what he's done. Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Well.
Cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency. Mattis, why are you classified as a millionaire?
Oh, I am a millionaire.
Oh,
It's just that I'm investing in the futures market.
true.
So, wait, no, fuck, I fucked up the saying. I am a millionaire.
Yeah.
My money just hasn't been printed yet.
Yeah, of course. It's growing. It's growing.
It's crying. Nah, bro. It's like, yo, I can embarrass myself, dude. I've been sweating and not been able to sleep for the last week.
All right. No, I need to ask you, right? So, are you gonna say how much you put in or stuff?
500.
Right.
50.
Into what?
So I put 200 into Bitcoin,
Yeah.
200 into Ethereum,
100 into Dogecoin.
100 into... No, I didn't put 100 into Doge yet.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
And I've been sweating and like, okay, so I've been sweating because now my money's in there.
Yeah.
And I chose a really fucked up time to invest.
Yeah.
Because as we speak today, in a few hours, actually, I think a record amount of bonds are gonna end.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't know what that means, that's fine because I don't know either. All I know is that could cause the market to crash.
Right.
But after this Friday, it could also be that because there's been a huge trend since like the end of last year.
So you're telling me that you have €0 left? It's all
I
gone?
might, dude. That's why I've been sweating. So since December last year,
Yeah.
it's been rising steadily, and it hits new peaks of like 50,000, 60,000.
Yeah.
And that was like from a low of like 5 or 3,000, I think. So if I had invested in December, 500,
Yeah.
I would now have like 5,000.
Yeah.
Anywhere between like 2,000 to 5,000 euros.
Oh, dude, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know, like I put €1 into Ethereum through Mattis.
Through Mattis.
Through
No, you're not
Mattis.
allowed to say that, bro. The
Huh?
IRS is going to get me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, myself, I put €1, you know?
Yeah, you put 1
Yeah.
euro. But actually, though, like, so that's why I couldn't sleep, because I started doing research and I realized that, like, all the research, I was looking through all of it.
No, but like I have a question though, right?
Yeah.
After you put in the money, has it like, have you seen?
I lost 50 euros already. I went from 500 to 450.
All right, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 50.
No, okay, I'll explain the whole thing. But I was doing research in it, right?
Yeah.
And all the shit I was reading and watching was like between 1 month old and 4 months old.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all making really sound arguments that I really believe in for why Bitcoin is going to continue going up and will eventually reach by 2030 a price of between 100,000 and 1 million.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to have diamond hands, dude. You got to
Exactly.
You got to hold.
So it all makes sense to me, and and the reason why now was a good time to invest, because I've been knowing about this for a while, is that a lot of smart money has finally started investing in crypto. And what that means is things like banks, things like corporations, things like hedge funds, things like top investors, which means that the biggest threat to Bitcoin, which was regulation and becoming illegal, is out of the way.
Right.
Because I know who runs the world, and it's the rich people. And if they have money in it, it's going nowhere.
Yeah.
This is becoming official now.
Dude, you can now. Do you see the other day? Elon Musk said that you can buy Tesla with Bitcoin.
Exactly. So I was reading all these articles, and I was like, okay, now it's time to invest.
Yeah.
Now it is. And then I go to the fucking charts, and my heart stopped.
What did you lose it in? Everything, or
Huh?
Where did you lose the money in?
No. I'll get there.
Okay.
I haven't invested yet.
Okay.
I've decided to invest at this point.
Yeah.
And let's say, and then I go to look at the charts. I think this was Tuesday or something. And my heart stopped because I saw the train already left. Everything these guys were talking about, or like the wave already hit.
Shit.
And between December and now, it had already gone up 10 times. Or between 5 to 10 times, depending on when you invested, right? So I was furious, and this is why I haven't been able to sleep. Because if I had gotten that one video recommendation
a little earlier,
anywhere between last March and December, I would have so much fucking money right now.
Yeah, dude, damn.
But okay, so instead I was like, okay, the train already left, and here's why I still chose to invest. Because right now there's two options, right?
Yeah.
Either one, what's gonna happen is it crashes. In which case, I will lose a whole lot of money.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna crash.
No, it's very possible.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very possible.
Ethereum is looking very safe at this moment.
Ish, but if Bitcoin crashes, all the other ones crash too.
Yeah, but
they follow.
Bitcoin does not look like it's gonna crash.
No, it could. Like, but crashing means that it goes from, because it inflates. Because these cryptocurrencies are based off of speculation for the most part. So it inflates, like it went up times 10.
Yeah.
Right? Which should be like a new peak. and then after that it crashes and it'll go back down, but not to the same levels as before, but lower.
Yeah.
Which means in the short term, I could be risking a lot of money. Option 2 is that the peak continues to grow.
Yeah.
And that we're gonna see what happens after Friday.
Dude, no, trust me. If you hold for like, I think within the next month at least, you're gonna you're gonna see like growth. You're gonna see growth. I believe.
You believe?
I believe. Yeah.
You have how?
No, I believe because Bitcoin is like actually like it's also word of mouth. Like Bitcoin, everyone's like
that's the other thing that got me to invest.
Yeah.
Is that all of a sudden my colleagues were talking about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
If there's any time to invest, it's like probably now.
And one of the biggest things that convinced me is that because it was the first, I've done research before, but I was too young to really understand it. I didn't have enough information. Now I actually understand what the fuck Bitcoin is and how it works.
Yeah.
And all the other some of the other cryptocurrencies. And one big thing that I finally understood is that there is a cap on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Mining does not go forever. There's a cap, and every 4 years, you have to work twice as hard for half the amount of Bitcoin if you're mining.
Damn. Yeah.
And eventually there'll be no more mining.
What is mining, by the way? Is it basically
creating Bitcoin?
Yeah.
And that's when you first hear like, oh, so anyone can make Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Then obviously, why would you invest in it? That's stupid.
Yeah.
But no, the way it works is that when you buy or sell Bitcoin, that transaction has to be done by by a computer, right?
Right.
You have to solve equations to get it through. That's how it's secure.
Yeah.
The people who solve those equations are the ones who are mining, and they take a small tiny bit of Bitcoin for solving all those equations and storing the data.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in order for one of these transactions to go through, or to buy or sell Bitcoin, you need to program a lot of data, and you need proof of work, let's say.
Yeah.
And that's where people can mine Bitcoin.
Right. Smart. Okay, so if you're mining, like, what's the limit on how much Bitcoin you can have?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
but it's really dumb for a new beginner to start mining Bitcoin, because you literally pay more in technology fees and energy fees.
Then you're actually getting worth of Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're mining, it's like you're not just mining Bitcoin, you're also mining other cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, I hope so. There's some cryptocurrencies that are newer, which are easier to mine.
But it's like the whole thing of like cryptocurrencies that is becoming the new wave. It's people are investing into cryptocurrency because it's so new. People still don't know that much about it, and people are just investing.
That's what I'm saying, dude. One of the big things that got me to invest is that now is that we're anyways in the early adopters, because so it's become a technology now.
Yeah,
it's no longer just gold. There's a whole industries based around cryptocurrency. Yeah, especially Ethereum. Right,
dude. Ethereum got like so much popularity in like just the past few days as well. In the past few months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have so much fucking money if I just done this research earlier.
Dude, but do you know Calix? Calix, no. One of the YouTubers. Do you know the Sidemen?
Yeah, oh yeah, Calix.
Calix, he's friends with the Sidemen, and he invested in Ethereum in 2017.
Oh my god, what a fucking genius, dude!
He's fucking rich. He's brilliant. Yeah. He's got millions.
Millions.
He has millions.
Guys, it's unheard of in the investing world that you can make, in a matter of months or years, times 20, times 50 your money, dude.
Calix is gone because if you hear about it, because KSI has also invested in Ethereum, and also Bitcoin, and apparently he lost like $1 million or $2 million at some point along the way. But he's making all of that money. He said it in a video that he lost like like a huge amount of money somewhere.
That's okay. So disclaimer for everyone: we're not financial advisors,
of course not,
and you cannot invest in Bitcoin what you're not comfortable losing. Tomorrow,
of course.
So I am comfortable losing 500 tomorrow.
Dude, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, because the main threat was regulation from governments, which is now out the way because rich people are investing in it, and companies are. And 2 is that if you get hacked or something goes wrong with your Bitcoins, there is no financial institution or government to help you. Yeah, you're fucked. So if I get hacked and I lose my Bitcoins, that's it.
I might hack you.
Yeah, sure, bro. So there's no security in that sense. Yeah. So don't invest what you're not comfortable losing.
Of course.
But having said that, we are in the early adopters phase / early majority, somewhere in between there. I think we're in the late stages of early adopters, which means that the coin is still going to go up massively.
There's going to be a boom.
So this is not the final wave. Yeah. There's going to be one more wave. Yeah. So that means that even if it crashes tomorrow, and let's say I go down to 100 euros. Yeah. That's going to be like a rough period.
You're going to be so depressed.
No, but in the long run,
Yeah.
I am guaranteed within the next 10 years
Yeah.
to double my 500.
But here's the thing as well, right?
If not, wait, let me think. Double, if not, I can't do math, dude. If
No?
not, oh yeah, double, if not 20 times.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Somewhere there.
here's the thing, right? When you see that you're losing money or like starting to lose money, you can't get scared. It's like you have to give it time.
Yeah, of course.
You have to give it time. You have to have patience. You have to give it time, and you need to like see the thing.
So worst case scenario for me, assuming I don't get hacked, is that I lose a lot of money now, and then within the next 10 years, I gain it all back plus a lot more.
Yeah.
Or that it goes up, and then I sell at the peak, and I'm gonna buy back at the bottom. So because then the idea is because it could double tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
Because then the idea is that let's say I put 500 in, it rises to 1,000. My 500, I sell 500 of that.
And you still have 500 in there.
Yeah. So then now I've guaranteed my 500 I put in, I get it back in my bank account, and that money. So now the money I have in crypto is money I never had to begin with in theory.
Yeah.
Right. And
But
then,
I mean,
then I'll be happy.
You realistically, you wouldn't do that though. You'd still keep it in.
Huh?
Realistically, you wouldn't do that though.
No, realistically, I would.
You would?
Yeah. If it doubles, I'm gonna sell half.
Really?
Actually, if it goes up at any point, I'm gonna sell anything. I'm gonna sell so that I only have 500 left in there.
Yeah.
So like because I'm desperately trying to take back all the money I invested.
Okay.
So that I never feel guilty for losing 500.
Right. Okay. But would it also not make sense to just like keep it there if like let's say you double your money somehow, and would it not make sense to like keep that double the money because like hopefully it will keep?
No, because the only situation in which that would make sense is if you're thinking that what we're seeing now is not the usual wave, the usual boom and bust, but rather this is the evolution of Bitcoin.
Okay.
Where it's not going to crash. Yeah. It's just reaching its new normal price.
Right.
But I see that as kind of unlikely.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, because those are three situations, and that's like, let's say, probably the least likely.
Yeah.
And even though it isn't, you're still like that's still only 1/3 of the possibilities.
But yeah, but as of right now, I think it's very smart to at least for you, like I think it was very smart to invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah,
and the reason why I'm not investing in Dogecoin is because if
Dogecoin's too risky. It's way too much of a meme.
No, but that's why I'm investing.
That's why you are investing?
Yeah, because if
I'd say the perfect time to invest is when like Elon talks about it again on Twitter.
Yeah, but if Bitcoin crashes, Dogecoin is gonna crash.
Yeah.
At which point I will have lost money, and it could even go down to zero.
Yeah.
And then I would really have lost all my money. That's why I didn't want to invest in Doge.
It's gonna be so funny if like you lose all your money.
But if it doesn't crash, then it's not like Dogecoin is gonna skyrocket. So either way, I have time to wait.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna buy in when I feel like it's at a low.
Yeah.
And I think that at some point in the next 2 years, it's gonna go back up again, because it's a meme.
Yeah. Dogecoin, I don't know. Dogecoin, I don't have high hopes for Dogecoin. I think it's only gonna go up like very tiny amounts at a time. Every time like anybody makes fun of it, like any famous person makes fun of it.
No, you misunderstand it. You misunderstand.
Yeah.
Small coins. Is where you can make the most amount of money.
Not Dogecoin.
Tiny coins.
Yeah.
Okay, because look, you have Bitcoin. It's worth 50,000. It is a lot harder for Bitcoin to go from 50,000 to 100,000 than it is for Dogecoin to go from 2 cents to $1.
Yeah, that's true though.
You know, and in that, and like it's all about ratios. So if you invest at 2 cents and it becomes $1, you will have made an immense amount of money.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think Dogecoin could possibly ever go to $1?
Yeah. I think it will.
Okay.
But it's like this is why I'm investing in it, because I know the meme cycle.
Yeah.
It depends on when the fuck the next meme is gonna hit of Dogecoin.
Dude, it's gambling. It's gambling.
But Doge is not something for the long run. That's literally a gamble.
Yeah.
And I'm just putting 100 in there because if it ever does times 10, let's say right now, I don't know what it's at right now. I think a few cents. Let's say if it's at 5 cents right now, I put 100 in
Dogecoin,
and it goes to 50 cents, then yeah, I would now have $1,000. You feel me?
Damn. Dogecoin's at 0.052.
So 5 cents actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you put 100 in at 5 cents and it goes to 50 cents, not even $1, you will have 1,000 now.
Yeah.
And I think that's perfectly realistic. And here's the other reason why, dude.
To be fair though, like there has been a trend of Dogecoin going up recently, or like for the past few days as well. For the past few days, tiny bits.
I don't trust you, bro.
Tiny bits.
Yo, can you do me a favor, dude?
Yeah.
I don't have Wi-Fi. Can you search up the age of the Doge dog? I want to make sure I got this right.
Age of Dogecoin.
The dog, the meme, the actual dog.
Age of the dog.
The Doge dog.
I think he passed away.
Did he already pass away, dude?
Yeah. Born November 2005, apparently.
Not dead?
He was adopted at the age of 1 and was 9 years old in 2020.
9 years old in 2020?
And I think he passed away in 2020.
No. There's no way, dude.
Is the Doge dog dead? But before you do...
No, what do you mean? Years active, 2010 to present, it says.
Oh, okay. He's 11 years old now.
Yeah, so he's alive.
Yeah, he's alive. Okay.
Exactly.
Oops.
And you know how long these dogs live? Not much past 11.
That
Maximum
dude,
15.
when he passes away.
That's what I'm fucking saying, dude.
Fuck.
That's why I'm investing in Doge.
Jeez, okay.
The next meme cycle, I believe, is going to hit regardless. And if not, when he dies.
All right, dude.
Rest in peace.
We gotta...
We gotta invest in Doge?
No, it says that Rib Doge, Shiba Inu, who inspired popular internet meme, died in Japan at age 16.
That's what now? I'm so confused.
March 31, 2017.
2017.
Yeah, he already passed away, apparently.
Fuck. Whatever.
Bye.
I still believe in the meme cycle, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna come back. The thing is, the reason why it's not a long-term investment, though, is there's an infinite amount of Dogecoins that can be mined.
Yeah.
So it's inflationary by nature, whereas Bitcoin is deflationary by nature.
Yeah.
Meaning that Bitcoin literally is a money machine.
Mm-hmm.
As in, like, if you invest in it, it cannot inflate. So as long as more and more people are buying into it, like a pyramid scheme, you're gonna make a profit.
What if we start, let's say, Wall Street 2, where we get like a bunch of friends and like all of us just invest, like, let's say at least 500.
No, when I turn 20 and this summer, I'm gonna start investing properly and like have savings accounts and stuff.
Is it true? All right, I saw this on TikTok, so like obviously it's not a good foundation to start off with, but there's apparently like this stock that you can buy which has shares in every other company.
That's not true.
It's called the VTI or something.
No, it doesn't have shares in every company, but I've heard about it. It has shares in a lot of companies.
It has shares in a lot of companies.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like funneling stuff.
And like the theory behind it is like you just put a few $100 into it and like you just sit there and wait a few years because
it's a return on investments.
Yeah.
But then you're banking on the whole financial system of the US not to collapse.
Yeah, true.
Which is iffy. Okay, dude, I really am running out of time, bro.
Last
thing I want to say about Ethereum, dude.
Yeah.
Because let's say Bitcoin is like the gold of cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a way to hold value. Ethereum is trying to become a transactional thing, you know?
Yeah.
You can buy stuff with.
Damn.
And one of the biggest things that it's been used for is NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens.
What are your opinions on those?
It's kind of weird.
Because I don't like them.
The easiest way to describe is like, video game skins.
Yeah.
It has no real world value, but you still buy it for thousands of euros, right?
Yeah. And like the whole reason like it's becoming popular now is because it's being pushed by so many social media influencers.
Yeah, for sure. And basically it's a lot of famous people are offering them. And you can sell, so you basically essentially sell a picture, a digital picture that everyone else in the world has access to see, download, and distribute and edit.
Yeah.
But you are the only one that has what's called a blockchain. So like the actual evidence that you own it. Yeah. And it cannot be duplicated. So it's like cryptocurrencies, but with only one coin.
Do you think they have like they're going to blow up?
They already have.
Yeah, but like,
I don't know if it's, I mean,
do you think they're a good investment?
It depends if we're going towards like a simulation type of future where, because this is the question. If things in the future are going to be worth more in the virtual world than they are in the real world, some would argue that that's already the case. Then I can see it going up. Because
how old are NFTs? Like, have they been around like for quite a while now?
I don't know, bro.
No?
I actually don't know. But I know that recently one got sold for 69 million. And it was made by an artist called Beeple. And it was a big collection of all his digital art. Yeah. And that's the most expensive one sold so far. And the idea is that once you... Oh, sorry, my mic, dude. But the idea is that once you own it, of course, you can sell it again in the future. So if you think NFTs are going to keep rising, then it's a good investment.
But how do you know which NFT is a good NFT to purchase or like invest
Well, for
in?
example, we're a Midnight Kebab podcast.
Yeah.
We could sell an NFT of Midnight Kebab podcast for a few euros.
Dude, how do you make an NFT?
We could sell one for €5, right?
Yeah, but how do you make an NFT?
I have no idea, dude.
Dude.
Let's say we sell one for €5 to Kelvin, right?
Yeah.
And then we blow up, and we become like we get millions and millions of views, and become super popular. Like holding that NFT of the first Midnight Kebab NFT, when we're like really famous, you can sell that for thousands, if not millions.
Right.
So that's why Kelvin would want to buy it, and that's why everyone is rushing to buy every single NFT out there.
Okay.
You
But
get
like, you got me curious with like the thought of like making your own NFT. It's like, how do you make NFTs? Because like I'm assuming you can also make your own crypto if you wanted to.
I know that there's, I think it's a company called Doze. It's not a company. It's a decentralized platform called Doze. I think, where you can sell NFTs that you make.
Right.
And then people have to buy them there with Ethereum, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And that's why Ethereum has been rising.
So.
And that's why I like Ethereum, because it has practical use and industry's tied to it. So if the industry increases, Ethereum is going to increase.
Shit. By the way, NFTs were like made around 2015, or like they appeared around 2015. Bro. So they've been around.
Hey, yo, I have to run, man. I have like 2 minutes.
Music
of the week?
Music of the week. So, do you want to start with yours?
No, start with yours.
Okay. This week I gave you a band that I've been listening to for the past week. Or like this guy that I've been listening to for the past week, and this song in particular. It's by Black Party, called Dancing.
Alright, 7 out of 10. Next.
7 out of 10?
Yeah, dude.
What?
8 out of 10.
Okay, I'll take an 8.
8 out of 10.
I'll take an 8.
Quite good, but the flow was kind of ass when he started trying to rap, sing.
It's vibey. It's vibey.
Perfect vibe.
Yeah.
Very nice song. I will definitely listen to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I'll take that.
Alright, bro. I'm sorry we have to rush this, dude, but...
Well, what's your song?
My song by the amazing Alien Grace. Same homies who provided the song for the intro and outro of this podcast.
Shout out.
They just released a new song, sponsored by my brother.
Yeah.
Chains, it's called.
Chains.
With a bunch of Bulgarian alphabet behind it, which I have no idea what it is. Should
Rating?
I try to read it?
Oh, yeah, sure, go on.
Mukin.
Yeah, alright, stop. Stop. It's fine. We get it.
Yeah,
Chains.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Your rating?
10 out of 10, obviously.
10?
Yeah.
I was going to be more honest, bro.
Oh, alright.
Okay, so the singing in the beginning.
Yeah.
First of all, quality of the music very high. Good job, guys.
The quality is very high, yeah.
You guys are obviously very not talented, very good professional musicians.
Mm-hmm.
You were talented before.
Not talented? What?
No, because talented is kind of like a backhanded compliment.
How so?
'Cause talented is like, oh, you have talent, but you haven't fulfilled your talent, you know?
Yeah, but you could say that someone's talented and like they've also been doing good with that talent.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I don't like that too much. Personally.
Okay. All right.
I won't get offended if you call me talented, but I'm not going to call my brother talented.
Swings and roundabouts. Dude, that's my new favorite thing to say.
Yeah. Cool, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd give it like, let's say, personally a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
But you should definitely go listen to it because it's a banger.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be real. 10 out of 10, right?
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10, bro.
Hey, you're straight from the heart, man.
Straight from the heart.
But the Faith in the Race, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't like this one, definitely go listen to the other music. And overall, huge shout out to them. I want to see more songs coming because I've heard some of them previews. I've heard some of them live. And I can tell there's a bunch of 10 out of 10s out there. But I can see why they chose to publish this because this really shows their skills, let's say.
You got to take me to one of their concerts one day, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
I wanted all the homies to go, dude, but then Berlin closed down.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, man. So if you're interested to, like, let's say rock music, some good-ass rock music that has some skill behind it, check out Alien Grace.
Right. One thing that I was going to say about this song is that, like, it sounded like it gave off vibes of, like, other songs that just did not come to mind, like, when I heard it.
What?
But can you hear similarities to like other songs? Like I feel like I could like in the 2007s like songs. It felt like a bit of a 2007 song.
Nah, bro, it has like some really let's say folkloric singing.
Okay.
I'm not sure about.
I'm not saying it's like bad or anything. I'm just saying like the vibes that it gave off.
No, I know you're not saying it's bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't accuse you of that. But I don't know what song you're talking about.
I don't know either, but like, I don't know. I guess it just gave me like this vibe of like 2007
Alright,
for some
man.
reason.
Yo, I'm gonna have to run. So shout out to everyone. Shout out Kelvin.
Daily Kelvin shout out.
Daily Kelvin shout out.
Hey,
Alright, man.
va bene.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro, but yeah, I have to go film tomorrow night, man.
Yeah.
So
it is
yeah,
what it is.
it's my schedule's
man.
back, bro.
Peace.
Peace, bro.
Bye.
See you next time.
I'm finna go sleep.
Oh, the fuck, you have to go to work.
Ciao.
Standing on the shore, looking into the horizon. One by one, the waves whisper help, we're dying. Witnesses will not find the peace among the clueless. Listening to Bowie sing, the word is not something you can change.